Greetings, Rick. With all due respect, all I've ever asked and pleaded with you for was to be like a college professor and make some amendments to my complaint. I don't need a rabbit hole down history, trusts, status correction. I've made it very clear, okay? I've got 3 trusts, one in federal court in Nevada on public record, one in state courts, and one in the USPS in Mount Shasta, which is my all caps corporate headquarters. So, you know what I mean? So I waste what? An hour on that video thing and got nothing out of it other than, hey, how's it going? This is my story, right? And I got to hear other people's stories. Great. I got nothing out of it, right? And reading a 700-page fucking book when I'm stranded in a bus that I got ripped off and hoodwinked in, and I'm seeking federal remedies in federal court, like emergency federal remedies, because I'm in unsafe living conditions, right? And there's a bunch of crooks in Mount Shasta that either won't work on buses or they'll rip you off and take your money, right? And I've had that happen. I've been ripped off. And so I don't have fucking time, right, to go back to kindergarten because I've cut my teeth and my name stands in Nevada of what I've been able to accomplish, okay? So they fucking cringe at my name in Nevada. These fucking robber barons in the black robes of Saturn and everything. I've had federal judges, they wear running shoes when they have to hear one of my cases when I had to go in the orange jumpsuit. They wear fucking running shoes. And they run out of the courtroom before I get law enforcement to fucking arrest them for treason. That's how fast they are. They play Eye of the Tiger and probably work out in the gym before it's time to see me. So all I was asking for, Rick, with all due respect, was a little corrections and stuff. I don't have time to go backwards, to go back to the future, okay? And I just get so sick of people. It goes in one ear and out the other one. Hey, this is me, it's my, da, da, da. And they're just like, oh, yeah, in one ear out. And then they just process me back to nursery school, right? Like I don't know my ear from my ass, and it's offensive to me. So I'm trying to understand I've got early childhood PTSD, anxiety and stuff, and major depression, and this is all fucking squeezing my fucking brain into the fucking vice, right? I just needed some simple corrections, Rick, that would have taken you maybe half of that video conference, maybe a little more, and that's all I fucking wanted. I've been doing this shit for 13 years. I haven't had the success in the pocketbook that you have because they did everything in prison to fucking kill me or throw my stuff down the toilet. But see, now that I'm out on the street, it's a little different. So I just need like a quarterback's coach going, hey, you know what? All you need to, your release is a little, needs some work here. Or, hey, like you said, that resident thing. Hey, resident. Well, that was Chat GPT. I made it clear to Chat GPT that I was an American national and all this shit. And it just slipped that in there. And I was in such a hurry to file the damn thing. And furthermore, what a lot of people don't understand, they look at me like I'm ignorant or something. But I'm setting the cheese on the trap. to get that thing filed so they think I'm a person, and they just process and file it, right? And then I come in on an amendment, and then I show them who I really fucking am. And then it's too late for them, right? Oh, yeah, all lowercase, blase, blah, you know, beneficiary, executive trustee, and private attorney in behalf of the all caps, blase, blah trust, and all that shit. And then it's like, boom. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to do. I actually put things in the complaint because I want somebody to bring something up. Because guess what? When I took my oath in 2004 to support and defend the Constitution, I was no longer a citizen. And furthermore, when I filled out my passport the proper way without even knowing, I just almost I don't know, like psychically or whatever, I filled it out the right way and I got my 4 stars. I got my diplomatic immunity passport in 2012. So I'm not a citizen, but that, the whole thing just boils down to, without going on a 10-minute rant, is I was just asking for maybe a half an hour or more of your time to correct something. Not kinder care through master's degree, right? I've got some places that I need to just get the complaint right, because I've done everything else before. And I've had settlement offers, but I was too prideful and insulted by the dollar amounts, right? And I basically told them all, literally, go fuck yourselves. So then they all just worked together just while I was in prison to screw me out of the settlement, because screw me out of summary judgment, right? Because I wouldn't take their settlement. So the judge and everybody found a way to kick the cases out because I wouldn't take their settlement offers. So basically, in theory, I would have had more wins in my pocket, not to your level, right? But a win is a win, But I was too prideful to take the win and the little bit of money that they were going to give me to have my name on the books, you know what I mean? In a sense. So, I'm not trying to come off like an asshole. It's just, you're like the 5,000th person. Not person. Well, you're not a person. You're like I'm sorry. I haven't had my 4th cup of coffee. You're like the 5,000th individual, living, breathing spirit in the flesh that I've come at to, I just need, let me, help me cross the T and dot the I right on this complaint. And then you'll probably won't hear much from me unless I'm showing you, the beautiful bean footage on the DOJ raid of the Yuba County Kangaroo Court. Like, hey, Rick, check it out. It worked. Thanks, man. That's all I'm looking for, Rick. And I realize you get a lot of people in here that have no fucking clue that ever since Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, Abe Bro, the first black president, Native American, black, whatever you want to call him, president, right? Ever since then, we've been under a state of emergency martial law, and the Freemason judges and the Freemason presidents all work together to push this state of emergency on and on and on. And we've been in a state of emergency, and the Constitution's been suspended since Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, right? So, I mean, I've got a background on what's going on and what needs to be done and shit, Rick. And I'm not trying to come off like a dick, and I'm not trying to piss you off, but I just got a bug up my ass because you're just like number 5,000. So can we start over? Hi, I'm Pete. All lowercase. Nice to meet you, Rick. I love you, bro.